But yeah, let's go ahead and move on from there.
Depressing you that there's no Chinese buffets.
Yeah, that's making me hungry.
Well, I mean,
God damn it!
We got about another half hour of talking about food.
Son of a bitch!
So even if you don't move on from that topic, you're still going to be talking about food.
Gonna have to muscle through this anyway. So now I enjoy cooking. Okay,
right.
I'm pretty sure you enjoy cooking as well.
Right.
What are your favorite things to prepare and make?
Well, to be 100% clear, I am in general a lazy cook. I will not make things out of scratch for the most part. But my favorite things, basically, to cook.
I will say that getting up there in age,
right.
I am leaning more toward that way as well.
Now, that's not to say the food that I make isn't good, because I am very good at cooking steak and I am very good at making ribs. But I have my own style of doing things, and they are the sped up processes of making these things, and not like the slow cooked 100 years to make ribs. You know what I mean?
3 hours, man.
1 hour.
3 hours.
I'm done 1 hour. My ribs are ready. And the same thing goes for like another one of my favorite things to make is chicken and dumplings. I love chicken and dumplings, but I am not the kind of person that's gonna make some chicken and dumplings in a crock pot and have it take 8 hours to make. I have an Instapot, and if you do not have an Instapot, you need to go to the store and get yourself an Instapot.
I do not even know what an Instapot is.
It's a pressure cooker.
Oh, okay.
So, it's basically, I cut down from 8 hours down to 45 minutes to make chicken and dumplings. Okay. So I do all the same stuff. There's a trick to making dumplings, though, because you can't make them in an Instapot naturally. Because if you put the dumplings in the pressure cooker, the pressure cooker naturally squeezes and pushes things in instead of allowing them to the dough to spread out and be fluffy. Yeah. You have to put the dumpling So basically, I take some of the stuff out of the pot, like the chicken and stuff, after it's already been made. I put the dumplings in. I let it cook for 5 minutes or boil for 5 minutes with the dumplings in it. I put a regular pot cover lid that allows the air to escape over top of the dumplings. Let it cook for 5 more minutes. Dumplings are done.
There you go. Cooking tips from Casey.
Trying to teach you how to save time, so you don't have to do 8 hours of making some chicken and dumplings.
All right, now we kind of touched on becoming like lazy cooks and everything. Right. I'm going to tell you my favorite thing to make nowadays. I get burrito shells, heat them up in the oven for some pepper jack cheese. You can use any cheese that you particularly is your favorite.
Right.
And cheese. So, but I like pepper jack. Gives it a little bit more kick. And then I'll get one of them, or use one of those bird's eye already pre-cooked like rice and vegetables.
Right.
Throw that in the microwave as soon as I turn the oven on. Okay. So oven on, burritos in there, cheese. Well, actually, I don't put the cheese on yet. I put the burritos in there, cook the rice. By the time the rice is done, ready to flip the burritos, and I'll open the bag of rice because it's always one of those steamy bags and everything, so it's hot as hell.
Yeah.
Then I'll put the cheese on when I flip the burritos. Let the cheese melt. By that time, the burritos are done. Dump rice on there. If you want to add, chicken, rice, pork, anything else like that, make that after you've done the rice. Now, then what I do is after I take the burrito shells out of the oven, run a little bit of salsa, over top the cheese, rice, whatever type of meat, a little more salsa on the end. Bam. Delicious. delicious burrito.
Nice. So that's the thing that you cook the most, the most
Yes.
often. You think?
Yeah. It's quick. It takes normally about like if you don't do any excess meat, it takes about like 6 to 8 minutes from start process to end process to you're having a burrito in your mouth. Now the meats will take a little bit longer.
I'll say that the thing that I make the most,
And on top of that, cheap as hell.
oh yeah.
I figured it out. It was 6 months ago. It was about 50 cents per burrito.
50. All right. Well, I mean, that's a good price. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think my
Tip for you people out there that are struggling with economy.
50 cents a burrito.
I mean, it's probably a little more now.
Yeah. I mean, but going from 50 cents to 75 cents, there's not that big a huge jump. I think the thing that I make the most is I'm an Irish guy. You can just tell there's something about me. I don't know what it is, but I'm Irish. Anyways,
Ginger fuck.
I love potatoes.
Yeah.
I do love me some potatoes. And lately, I have been making a lot of potatoes in the oven. I go get a bag of red potatoes from the store. I cut them up into quarters. I put them in a plastic bowl. I put a little bit of oil on there, and then I put some minced garlic, some minced onions, some pepper, and some salt. And that's all you need. And then you mix it up in the plastic bowl. You lay it down on a baking sheet. You put it in the oven at 400 degrees for 40 minutes. It does take a while to make, but it is definitely worth it in my opinion. Just toss it. I mean, it's not like you have to do anything to it. You just put it on there. You put it in the oven, 40 minutes, 400 degrees. Walk away. Do whatever you want.
No, you're not topping it with rosemary or chives or anything.
Nope. Just minced garlic, minced onions, salt and pepper. I mean, you can just flash a little paprika in there. I mean, honestly, you could put whatever you wanted on there. Because my ex, she used to put there's like ranch flavoring. I mean, they were good. They're like potatoes with ranch. I think potatoes are good no matter, depending on what your favorite flavors are. You can put whatever you want on a potato.
Yeah, potatoes.
Because potatoes are fairly bland type of food. It's basically the consistency, and you can change the consistency too. The less you cook it, the softer it's going to be. The more you cook it, the crispier it's going to be.
Do you prefer your potatoes soft or crispy?
I prefer them slightly more crispy than soft.
I like them soft.
I like them slightly and it also it has to be soft in the middle, but the outside has to be somewhat crispy.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to bite into a potato and be like.
No, I don't want to. It's not like a potato chip. I don't want it to be a potato chip.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, if I want a potato chip, I'll just eat a potato chip.
Yeah. Exactly.